All right, the game is already underway. We're a minute in. No goals, though. Knotted up at 0-0. Actually just saw a really incredible demolition on Kronovi from Gambit. Already, here we go. MW trying to push it in. Kronovi cheating up the line there, trying to keep this aggressive right off the get-go. Fireburner trying to clear it. We're seeing Aftershock really play their game. Like we said earlier, that's how they're going to win it. Kronovi's going up for a crazy aerial here, trying to send it in. This game looks like it's going to... Oh, as I say that, Fireburner.
Nah, you got Gibbs in the back.
Yeah, you do have Gibbs in the back, but seeing some aggression out of them is promising for them.
I mean,
Kronovi just looks hungry right now.
I mean, this looks a little bit better. I still don't feel like I'm watching, in form, full 10 out of 10 Cosmic Aftershock, whether it is just because it's that first game and they do need to warm up a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, if they do progress here, they'll be in the semifinals of the tournament, which will be played in a little bit later on in the day. But for now, they have to beat out Kingsweb and Kronovi does so well to track back there and just get that clearance. Is a tough one. And he also just completely skins Gambit. Gets past MW as well. Kronovi trying to put on the moves, but unfortunately the ball kind of got stuck up a little bit. Sad Jr. tries to force Fireburner out the way as Gibbs goes for the clearance. And Sad Jr. just put that across his own goal line. Almost gifted Kings of Urban a goal. With almost 2.5 minutes gone though, still yet to see the first goal of the game.
We're really seeing the Kronovi that we're used to seeing right now. This is kind of the best player in Rocket League and what you'd expect to see out of him. He's going to pick up the boost here, eye up the ball, and try to make a big play here. Sad Jr. is going to actually dribble it up, but he does have the support from Kronovi. If he manages to get a nice center right here, oh, Kings of Urban managed to get that aerial out of position. MW trying to clear it up the line. Kronovi putting it right back in. They're not breaking under this pressure that Cosmic Aftershock is putting in. A lot of that I do think comes from the same thing you just said. They're not necessarily putting on that level of pressure they can put on.
I think, honestly, Cosmic needs to be careful because all it takes is one counterattack just like that.
There it is.
Kings of Urban will find themselves a goal. Something which, if you're not going to go kind of full pace, you will get caught, and it could potentially cost you.
Just an open net there, too. It looked like Sad Jr. was back playing that insurance defensive position in the net, but when he saw that ball, he saw a chance to potentially clear it, got out of position. Now with only 2 minutes remaining on the clock, being down 1-0 is potentially dangerous. This would knot up the series, too, at 2-2.
Yeah, that's not what Cosmic want at all, because that's when it really does get a little scary, and you could potentially see an upset come in round one, which I think a lot of other teams here in the finals would look at and say, thank God.
Yeah.
That's one of the best teams in the game, eliminated round one. I mean, obviously it's still a little premature to be talking about them being knocked out. They still have a 2-1 lead in the best of 7. But they are 1-0 down here with a minute 30 still to play. It's game number 4.
Kronovi going to try to get this out. Fireburner's just really eyeing this up. They're not going to be able to beat this defense. Kronovi with a beautiful shot, but it's just not enough.
You should have scored that, to be completely honest with you. That was
you had a
relatively
player,
easy one by what we've seen Kronovi do. You would have liked to have seen him put that one in the back of the net. Now, final 60 seconds, MW puts the ball over towards Cosmic's box. Fireburner lobs it up. Big touch away from Gibbs. But Gambit circling away. Should be good to put this one back in towards the box, but unfortunately just couldn't find the power.
Yeah, Gibbs and Kronovi trying to make something happen there, but it's just not going to get off the ground. Fireburner hanging out in the midfield, grabbing boost in the back right now.
Oh, MW just beat Kronovi to full boost, and he's lobbed that one up. Fireburner's going to go for it. That's surely going to go in. No, in goes Gambit. He does find the back of the net. Kings of Urban 2-0, 38 seconds left. And small mistakes right now starting to creep in from Cosmic Aftershock.
The stakes of this series just got so much higher. We might be seeing it get tied up at 2-2. Nobody expected this, especially with this new player from Kings of Urban.
Oh, I definitely did. I thought it was going to be a 4-0 sweep. Especially after game one, when you see Cosmic play the game that they kind of played all season long. Now it seems they're slowing down, but as we say that, Kronovi puts one in. 25 seconds left, 1 goal down. If Kings of Urban throw away this lead, they're going to be demoralized. They're going to go on full tilt. And honestly, I think that's when you see Cosmic close it out. But
Cosmic, they seem like they have the momentum here. Everyone trying to skip through that replay. Kronovi going up for it. This is there's only 13 seconds left on the clock. Even for Cosmic Aftershock, that's not.
They need to get the ball out, and that's a bad touch from Sad Jr. Another bad touch comes out. Kronovi now trying to do it himself. Fireburner with a huge interception, 3 seconds. Now the ball has to stay in the air for Cosmic, and it's going to hit the floor. Kings of Urban tie up the first series. Winners bracket round number 1, or just round number 1, because there is no losers bracket. Of course, it's a single elimination tournament. It's got a little interesting if you're a Cosmic Aftershock fan.
Yeah, I mean, that
very
just
interesting if you're a Kings of Urban fan.
this is the first round, and we're already seeing some pretty crazy stuff going on.
I said this was going to happen. I said we were going to see upsets. I think we'll see 2 upsets overall.
Yeah, I think you did say that earlier in the week to me.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be.
I was being optimistic too for something to happen for them.
I just like storylines. Storylines are great.
Cinderella story. Do you really think Kings of Urban could be that Cinderella story and make it all the way through? I really don't.
Absolutely not. But could they beat Cosmic Aftershock?
They could beat Cosmic
Aftershock. Non-warmed up Cosmic Aftershock, or a not full form Cosmic Aftershock? Imagine if they did that again. Like, you think of the storylines between the two kind of teams, right?
The rivalry.
Well, I mean, yeah, like Kings of Urban have done it to Cosmic before, if you remember when Cal scored that last second goal in one of the first MLG tournaments that we held. It'd be somewhat fitting if when it came to the season finals, they first rounded them.
Yeah, but, oh man, Cosmic Aftershock getting out the first round, that's just not...
That would just be crazy. In the biggest Rocket League tournament that's ever been held.
Yeah, this is it. This is the highest stakes tournament. I really, not to this team, I just never expected it, but 2-2, they're still very much alive. And they're playing decently right now. Sad Jr. though with another mistake there, and MW's gonna try to punish it.
Post.
Oh, Fireburner, can he finish here? Oh, Gibbs is gonna get it out.
I'm becoming more and more of a fan of this MW fellow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a read on him and kind of figure out his play style. Definitely a different player than Kyle, kind of playing a more versatile, less defensive position, which I think is what Kings of Urban is looking for now.
Oh, Gibbs, open net. That's going to bounce off the post. Can he react in time? Yes, he can.
He's going to manage to finish that.
Cosmic flying in the back of the net within the first minute and 15 seconds. And here's exactly how Gibbs did it. Beautiful individual play, and shows you he's not just a defensive player, can turn on the heat when he needs to.
Yeah, I actually, looking through my notes right now, seeing a little bit about this this player who's playing for them, this MW fellow. He's actually ranked number 2 in solos threes. So
solo threes ranked number 2.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a team, but he is climbing the ladder for Psionics.
Okay.
And number 2, that's obviously pretty impressive.
I mean, it's okay. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Still not number 1. It's
Fireburner.
One of his own.
Gibbs,
levels it up.
Gibbs was like running right alongside of him. I'm actually in the perspective of Gibbs right now. Gibbs is just right alongside that ball with Sad Jr. He's just not managed. Can't get it in time. Nice shot by Fireburner from the halfway line too. Tied up 1-1 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Gibbs versus Gambit, pretty much a stalemate on that face-off. I'm very surprised right now. The Cosmic, so Gibbs actually on Reddit posted his predictions for this matchup, and he predicted it was going to be a 4-1.
You can't predict your own game.
He actually predicted that Cosmic Aftershock would lose in the finals to Flipside Tactics.
If I'm his teammate, if I'm Kronovi or Sad Jr., I'm looking at that and I'm saying, what the hell are you doing? If you're going into a series thinking you've already lost, why are you playing?
I think he was just trying to be fair with his post. I think he's relatively confident. He's trying to be unbiased.
There's no unbiased about it. If you're playing, you can't really do predictions. It's why every single time we do a bracket show, we never get someone who's actually playing in the tournament.
He's a bad, yeah. Ethan's going to say he's a bashful man in the control room, but he's going to get back in this
I'm just saying, if I'm Gibbs, I'm saying we're winning everything, okay? Ain't no one going to stop us. We're plowing through the competition. Deal with it. What are you doing? Look at you, cameraman.
I tried to get that angle there. That was an interesting goal. That was an interesting goal. That was not the best camera angle. I apologize. Thought I could do something cool there. But we're going to have Cosmic Aftershock get the lead back with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Okay.
What are you thinking right now, honestly?
I think Cosmic go 3-2 up. And then I think the next game will be pretty close. I want to see it go to a Game 7 just because. Story, but likelihood is probably not. But we'll have to wait and see. Of course, anything is possible. Just want to see some upsets. Give me some storylines, man. That's literally all I want.
The storylines are starting to form in Rocket League, though. It is a young esport. This being the first season of Pro League.
This is infant. Gibbs has just put that in his own net. It's a bold strategy, Gibbs. See how that one plays out, shall we? Look at this. Gambit touches it, and Gibbs nods it straight back over. Cronovi arguably could have had that. The game tied up 2-2, minute 53. If Kings of Urban going to lead in this series, I may freak. Just some clarification. Swarm have beaten Supersonic 4 games to 1 in their winners 1 game, or round 1 game against Swarm. Beat out their competition 4-1. Gambit
trying to. This ball is a threat. Not sure.
Dude, if Kings of Urban score now, I'm freaking. I'm gonna lose my shizzle.
Yeah, only a minute and a half left on this clock. Knotted up at 2-2.
A goal now is dangerous.
A goal now is potentially just this game.
Oh, and this is gonna be a shot.
Novi and Sad Jr. a little bit of miscommunication. Both of them bunched up on that ball. Get a center, but no one's gonna be here to tap this in.
Gambit managed to bicycle kick clearance that. It was a horrible position. Gibbs now being aggressive. MW though does get that touch, also picks up the full boost. He's going to need that now. Cronovi puts the ball right across the box. Final 60 seconds. Game tied up at 2-2. Fireburner tries to bounce that one. Sad Jr. has none of it, clears it. MW missed the corkscrew shot though. It would have been close. Gambit leaves it. Fireburner looking for MW. Can he put the ball into the box? Sad Jr. Nice clearance from him. Over to Cronovi now. Fast break down the right hand side. Gambit with the touch though. 40 seconds left.
Cronovi's going to try to center this right off the bat. MW kind of whiffs that aerial, which kind of allows Gibbs to get this center right here. Gambit does get a nice touch on it. It bounces over Sad Jr. Cronovi with an instant shot. MW really impressing.
Oh, Cronovi!
Cronovi
has just missed the easiest chance he's ever going to have.
Oh, Gibbs
that is
going to try to keep it alive, but this might be going to overtime. Only 15 seconds remaining on the clock.
Oh, Cronovi has to look at that and really question what just happened there. Curious to see how he reacts if it does go to overtime.
Close it out with only 3 seconds left. It's off the wall.
Fireburner, the ball is up. Surely, MW for the win. MW gets it with 0 seconds on the clock. MW, Kings of Urban have done it again to Cosmic Aftershock. You cannot write the storylines. MW closes it out. The new addition. We may as well just call him Kyle. We may as well just call the man Kyle. Kings of Urban are 3-2 up against Cosmic Aftershock. But rewind 20 seconds ago, Rich. Cronovi missed one of the easiest chances he's ever gonna have that would have closed out that game.
Yeah, I mean, if he scored that, the game was over.
It's done. It's literally done. It's over. Yet, what, 7 seconds left on the clock? Hardly any time at all. Kings of Urban just love to come out in the last second and score.
Yeah, the personality of the team has really kind of solidified itself at this moment.
It's crazy. That's
crazy.
They're gonna
sneak up in this series.
If they're 3-2 in the lead.
One
For a team
game.
everyone thought they were going to win. Oh, wow. I love
Now, it's interesting to see. It's really interesting to see, though, because now Cosmic Aftershock may be on tilt, and that is when they tend to perform the worst.
Key player, Cronovi, this game, because he is going to look at the chance and think, how the hell did I miss it? And now it's cost him the game. He's going to look at it and say, oh, crap. Like, we're actually down now.
Yeah.
He is the only player in this game which matters for Cosmic Aftershock right now. How he plays is vital for the team if they're going to have any success. One of two things is going to happen. He's going to go on full tilt, not play well, or he's going to put it behind him as quickly as he possibly can and come out and play one of the best performances we've seen in this series so far.
Switching the camera over to him right now. It's actually, it's interesting to see if he goes up for those aerials and gets himself out of position trying to be greedy and misses the ball, he kind of, that's a problem with that playstyle. You are essentially a dead player in the air until you hit the ground again, and you're spending that incredibly vital resource of boost. So if he gets a little too greedy because he's on tilt and he wants to score and he wants to like clinch up that win, we might end up seeing exactly what you said.
Cosmic now need to clutch up. Gibbs trying to do it all himself.
Oh, we might have a problem here. MW left the match. That was at 3 minutes, and that was about 4 minutes.
Players still playing here, though.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on. But Cronovi does knock this out to the side. Maybe he rage quit.
I doubt he rage quit.
Gambit going to try to knock.
Are they actually going to play this 2v3? I think Kings of Urban are going to continue to play this. I'm mind blown that no one has kind of called for a pause here. Gibbs is going to go for it. MW needs to get himself back into this game. Kings of Urban have done a great job of keeping this at 0-0. Gambit actually being aggressive. They are down a man momentarily, and still Kings of Urban cannot. Cosmic Aftershock cannot score. I'm so confused.
Kronovi did have a really good play there, actually dribbling it backwards, and he's going to go for this aerial, and it's a very nice touch. But Fireburner and Gambit are really stepping up right now with the center Kronovi. Oh, so I'm hearing from the control room that all right, we're going to keep going for now. Sorry about that. Kronovi looking for this ball in the air. Another nice touch on the aerial. Sorry, we actually are hearing from the control room right now. We're going to keep going with this game. Sad Jr. knocking it up to Kronovi. Gambit is able to kind of keep this out of the net. We're at the midline.
So official ruling has come in. MW after trying to leave or join the game again, can't having connectivity issues because the game is at 0-0. Going to be, oh, well, he has actually just joined. Right. Well, then that changes everything. They're going to continue playing. We'll just continue playing because he's back in the game.
Sorry about the confusion. We have Kronovi actually taking the ball here. He's going to manage to push it up the line. Have a really good play with Sad Jr.
Filthy liar, Rich. Can we assess that? He said he can't join and then joins instantly after.
He confused me quite a bit. Yeah. I want him to lose. No, just kidding.
Yo, crazy. Rich is biased.
So we have Sad Jr. marching it up the line over and newly reconnected MW. Sad Jr. gets the demo on him, and Kronovi tries to send it in. It really, at this point, if Cosmic Aftershock does not win, without getting the reset, and they were playing one man up and they weren't able to score, I won't feel bad for them.
I mean, I don't disagree, to be honest with you.
Right now, Kronovi with 0 shots this game.
Told you, he was a key player that you need to keep your eye out for. As now we're seeing a little bit of aggression come out.
Yeah, he was kind of finding himself out of the fray for a little bit too, not quite understanding what he was trying to do with his positioning there.
Gibbs is going to win this game for Cosmic Aftershock. Quote me.
Hey. Joe Pope? No, no
oh, well.
Well, here we
see that epic save already.
To do it.
My boy Gibbs coming out with a big touch. Final 50 seconds of the game, though. Kings of Urban 1 win away from knocking out Cosmic Aftershock in round number 1 of the season finals. Kronovi, this is your time to shine, my friend. A lot of pressure on Cosmic Aftershock right now.
And now
this is it. This is the shot. This is the shot from Kronovi. Now puts it wide. Sad Jr. thought he was going to go for it. Decided to back out. Fireburner now a little aggressive. And Sad Jr. is going to be caught in no man's land. That's a shot. Surely Gambit finishes. No. A massive save from Kronovi. Another shot comes in. MW has scored for Kings of Urban with 23 seconds left. That is all Cosmic Aftershock have, or they are eliminated in round number 1.
Skipping the replay, they have a good face-off, but it is shut down. Only 18 seconds remaining on the clock. This may be the series.
I am absolutely mind blown. A shot goes in. Fireburner, can he close it out? It would be enough to potentially win it. Sad Jr. missed it. MW off the post. 3 seconds left. Gibbs needs to keep the ball in the air. Trying to dribble it off the wall. Picks up full boost. Gibbs still going for it. I said Gibbs was going to win the game for Cosmic. Can't they put the ball in the back of the net?
No,
it doesn't look like it. And I cannot believe it. Kings of Urban eliminate Cosmic Aftershock in round number 1 here of the season finals. They played for at least a minute and a half, a man down, and still won the game.
A man down for
they played with 2 people.
Game.
2 people, and they still won the game.
I'm shocked. This is.
I told you we would see an upset. I told you that this would happen.
All right. I'm just gonna call you out right now. You didn't say we would see an upset.
No.
You also called me crazy when I said Kings of Urban might win this.
No, you just said, you said win a game, which we both expected Cosmic to win, but I said we would see upsets. That's the first upset.
I'll give it to you.
One more upset left to go, and I'm right. That's crazy. That's absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Shizou versus Flipside. But
can we just take a minute to to digest what just happened.
I can't fully comprehend this right now. This is absolutely shocking.
Let's show the bracket one more time. And
yeah, let's pull up the bracket.
Just so everyone knows like where we're at, because we only just started.
Yeah.
This was a round 1 game.
Did not expect anything this crazy this early.
Who finished 3rd in Division 1 with a 13-11 record. Just beat Cosmic Aftershock. He finished 15-9. Swarm Gaming, of course, they have already progressed through, which means Swarm will play Kings of Urban now. Europe versus NA there. And the next game we'll see will be Flipside Tactics versus Team Shizou. You can probably assume VQ and Tethered have beaten Perfect Storm as well, but
yeah,
the #1 fan favorite team out in round number 1.
Yeah, so Kings of Urban now will be playing Swarm Gaming later on today. But I just can't get over this. What do you think is going through Cosmic Aftershock's head right now? Before our Pro League even started, they had never lost any competitive play. Knocked out by Kings of Urban, the team that beat them in our first Rocket League games.
It was written, Rich.
It was written.
It was meant to be that way. That's just unfortunate for the boys over at Cosmic, but upsets happen all the time.
Yeah, they
Single
do.
Elim, you have to take every single game seriously. You can't play scared, and I felt a couple of those games, they definitely played scared when they should have been playing their own game and a little bit more aggressive, but doesn't matter. They are out. Kings of Urban progressed through. For now, we're going to have a quick commercial break. When we return, though, we're going to have the second game of today. It's going to be Flipside Tactics versus Team Shizou. Be right back.